It's up to you. Vote now. And if you want the chance to be featured here on Top Plays, send in your best assist or scoring play with the hashtag 2KTVWOW. And don't forget your gamer tag. I'm staying here until next week's vote for Top Play of Season 5. I'm way too excited to leave. What? Kings have a home game? Oh yeah, I should probably get over there. See ya!
Whether your NBA 2K25 experience started at launch or around the holidays, you might be surprised to find.
Coming right up, the Hornets taking on the Kings. For the Charlotte Hornets, firing on all cylinders, and their record speaks for itself. First in the league with no signs of slipping here at the halfway point. Kings, Hornets, it's next. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, our reporter, and a look at the starters for Charlotte. We've got Ball. Williams is out there with Miller. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's C in at the point. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. George out there with Malik Monk, and it's Sabonis in at the center position. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
They grab their own miss. Williams misses. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
And so here's Sacramento. Here's DeRozan. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Good job to recognize the situation and make the feed. Murray's a much better player when he's using his teammates.
Here's Z. He tries for three. He buries it from three. Here's George. Knocked loose. To the middle. Here's Miller. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Now George. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Miller. Here's Z. George defending. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here are the Kings now. After the basket by Charlotte. Sabonis, he's open. The bank shot, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Williams. Over Sabonis. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Kings have gone 1 for 3 so far. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, this guy just attacks, gets the defender on their heels. DeMar DeRozan dictating the action on his way to the cup.
Sacramento shooting their first foul shots of the night.
2 shots.
DeRozan hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Payton passes to Z. Back to Payton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, you see the composure from Elfrid Payton right there. Takes on the challenge. My goodness.
And here's Monk. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
And that's what they want to do. Hit him open looks early.
Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have. And it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything. Can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Here's George. The Hornets making their last shot. Goes up at the stripe. Williams grabs the board. Here's Z. George defending. Z, the pass to Williams. And George with some nice D. Kings trail by 6. Outside Murray. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Z. He had 37 points in the win against Portland.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
And here are the Kings now. After the basket by Charlotte. And George with the jam.
You see an opportunity if you're Paul George, say the athleticism is still a part of who I am.
Back to Ball. Pass to Z. Oh, he tries a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Z's got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Monk against Payton. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Williams in the post. He's guarded by Sabonis. Williams' shot is good.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Blocked!
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 9. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebound.
Here's Payton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. DeRozan double team. Outside Murray. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Number 1, Charlotte. The Kings, 4th.
These two teams have a great flow offensively over the last month. Always moving the ball and finding open teammates.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Monk, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. George left side. Payton with a steal. Ball outside. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. And they'll get another chance. Williams passes to Ball. Here's Z. 6 to shoot. Pass to Payton. Lets it go from deep. And Charlotte another three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Timeout called. The Kings. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. When teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. LaRavia comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ellis is checked in for George. And it's Fultz in for Monk. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Miller. Bridges, he's checked in for Ball. And it's Mann in for Payton. And the shot goes down. And the Hornets lead by 18. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts in the game. First one falls for him.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
Ellis, good. So it's the Hornets now. The lead is 15, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Man misses. Sacramento has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Ellis's shot is off.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Count that one.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Out to the right wing. Right side man. Bridges outside. On the wing man. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Z's shot is good. Z's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He's 3 of 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Fultz scanning the floor. Inside. Out left to the wing. Here's Ellis. Diabate grabs the board. C, the pass to man. And here's Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hornets lead by 20.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Z into the lane. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Tipped away. Fultz passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Murray. Outside Fultz to end the run. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets leading by 22. Here's Diabate, defended by Murray. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Sinks it from distance. Z's got 14 points for the game.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
LaRavia Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul, third team.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Laravia, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Green's checked in for Charlotte. And he's good on the second. Here's Z. 14 points for him. And 1:01 left in the first. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Murray. Green covering. Murray, shot is good.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Bridges. That one no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ellis, good.
The passing hasn't been a focus for Murray, but being able to participate in ball movement will be key for him.
Hornets leading by 20. Pass to Z. Here's Williams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
To the paint. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so it's Charlotte ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, changes here for the Kings. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Laravia. Murray comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Markelle Fultz in for Monk. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Ball. Josh Okogie is out there with Miller. And it's Diabate in at the center spot. Fultz against Ball. Here's Sabonis. Pass to Ellis. 4 on the... having another steal.
With every steal, he continues his march towards the record books.
Looking at his season totals, he's got a good view of third most steals in a year. What a defensive season for him. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Z in their last game against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He ended up with 37 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Here's Fultz. Second chance effort. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Williams.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Now here's Sabonis. coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Fultz who brings it up for the Kings. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year. They just didn't play well.
Sabonis can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Nice shot by Okogie.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Fultz. Pass to Valanciunas. With the fadeaway. Count it. Good.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Here's Z. He's got 16. And here is Williams. Valanciunas covering. Clock at 6. Z, the pass to Okogie. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Down low. Here's Mann. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Now here's Fultz. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ellis. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
2 minutes.
Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. Pass to Valanciunas. Left side Murray. Here's Ellis. To stop the run. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, there's good genes with Domantas Sabonis. Arvidas a great passer. His son, excellent as well.
To the middle. Williams' shot is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
He swipes the ball away again.
All year long, that's been his thing, just pouncing on any chance to grab a steal.
And with that swipe, he is now tied for third for most steals in a single season. And the Kings shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Mann. Fultz is good. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Z shot is good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Misses from short range. Pass to Okogie. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Kings.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fultz with it. 7 points in the game. Here's Ellis. And the jumper from the wing offline.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Williams laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. But they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Kings shooting around 41%. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Paul George. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Man. Here's Z. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch and shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Ball against DeRozan. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Z. No good on the triple. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Here's Miller. The shot won't fall. Good D by Murray. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line.
The free throw drops for Monk. Payton's checked in for Man.
Elfrid Payton.
George outside. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's George. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Are you kidding me? Just look at what Paul George is doing to the defense over and over. My goodness.
Pass to Williams. Here's Z. Outside Payton. Here's Z. Defended by DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Z, no good. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. George against Payton. Now here's George. Defense right on him. Monk finds George. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
To the wing on the left. Ball passes to Z. Hey, expanding his range. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. The Kings have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. To the inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Pass to Williams. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Monk. Here's DeRozan. Murray for 3. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Murray's got 9.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Here's Z, and there's the drive, and miss after miss right now.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that with.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. Charlotte has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Z to pass to Payton. Here's Z, defended by DeRozan. Charlotte, no good that time either.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
George for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
George with a steal. DeRozan with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. DeRozan right side. Pass to Monk. Ball with the rebound. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Z to pass to Williams. That is now his 7th field goal in 10. attempts. Impressive.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
I'll tell you, Miller, unafraid to scrap on the interior. That's a tough finish.
Pass to Sabonis. And here's Monk. Jacks up a three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. See the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
George for three, and the three-pointer goes. George has got 15.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Pass to Williams. Banked it in off the glass.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Yet another steal from him.
And he creeps towards greatness with every steal he makes.
He has climbed his way up to the 3rd highest steal numbers ever in an NBA season. And that one good. 17 points in the game.
Well, this is a team that depends on Paul George to fill it up. Such a skilled, versatile scorer.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Monk. On the wing, Murray, 19-footer. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense. Getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Peyton. Pass to Ellis. Launches a three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. See the pass to Williams. Ball outside. To the middle. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now Fultz. He's got 7. No good from 11 feet.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Pass to Green. Now Williams. He's guarded by Sabonis. Here's Z. Ball passes to Z. Hey, from beyond the arc. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Looking to get back on track. And there's the rejection.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Crowder, he's checked in for Sacramento. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for Ball. Here's Ellis. He's got 6. And another miss by Sacramento.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Fultz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fultz has got 9. It's been all Hornets. Mann, the pass to Z. Back to Mann. Another possession, another assist.
He continues to create and engineer good looks for his teammates.
And that last pass tied him for second all-time for most assists in a game. Pass to Laravia. Back to Fultz. Here's Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. Valanciunas passes to Ellis. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
2 minutes.
Here's Z. Pure from three-point range.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, BA. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
And another dime for him.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
A transcendent game. His command of the offense on complete display. Crowder inside, working on Green, controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Inside. Here's Diabate. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Well, Sacramento is shooting 35% in the third quarter. Crowder outside. That's tipped and stolen by Green. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 11 points.
Well, Miles Bridges, we know elite athleticism. Going to show you his speed right there in transition.
Outside Fultz. Pass to Valanciunas. Takes a 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And again, another assist.
And the record is his alone. What a game for him.
Truly a game for the ages, as he has passed his way into history before our very eyes. Charlotte shooting their 5th.
Substituting on the court.
And a chance to just stare at the stat sheet. The assist numbers he's amassed tonight, hard to believe.
And playing on the road. He's won over many in the crowd with the show he's putting on.
What an incredible passing display. He has dissected the defense all night. What a dominant performance.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Wow, Markelle Fultz finishing with power. This guy's confidence growing and growing.
On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Grant Williams. He's out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Z in at the shooting guard position. He shoots a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Right side Fultz. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, Markelle Fultz doesn't stand and settle for a jumper. He attacks the rim with that athleticism. Nicely done.
Pass to Diabate. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Monk. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Z, pounded by Fultz. Man, the pass to Z. Back to Man. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific play.
Charlotte foul. Number 00. Third personal foul. Third team.
The Hornets making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
LaMelo Ball.
1:07 left in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. DeRozan outside. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, one of the great mid-range scorers in the game, DeMar DeRozan, getting to work.
Down low. Here's Diabate. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Third personal foul.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Pass to LaRavia. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That's on Grant Williams.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for your Kings.
First one falls.
LaRavia taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Z. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he drops him first.
Shooting for Charlotte. Number 00. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Shots blocked. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And here's Monk. Clock at 4. Fires from way outside. And it's Z with a rebound.
Out of bounds. Kings ball.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew.